Tonight on Southwest Local News. Man found unresponsive in Port Fairy waters. Southern Grampians Shire councillor suspended. Allensford Bridge due to close for repairs until mid-May. And in sport, women golfers compete on local courses for the Marjorie Robinson Bowl.
Live from Silver Ball Studios in Warrnambool, this is Southwest Local News with Sharna Rogers.
Good evening and welcome to Southwest Local News. Emergency services responded to reports of an unresponsive man pulled from the water at a beach near Princess Highway in Port Fairy today at 12 p.m. CPR was commenced, however the man sadly died. A report will be prepared for the coroner. WorkSafe has reported the death of a Southwest farmer after an incident on a property at Dixie, south of Terang, last Monday. It is understood the 51-year-old man, Brad Collins, was operating a quad bike when the vehicle struck a rock and rolled. He sustained serious chest and arm injuries and died in hospital on Friday. Mr. Collins was a respected member of the Southwest farming community, serving as a committee member of the Dairy Farmers Victoria. WorkSafe investigators will determine whether further action is required. Southern Grampians Shire Council will be a councillor short for the next month, following the suspension of Councillor Katrina Rainsford for this period. A statement from the council said an external and independent arbiter has ruled that Miss Rainsford had engaged in misconduct, breaching the Model Councillor Code of Conduct on 6 occasions between the 7th of May 2025 and the 24th of July 2025. Councillor Rainsford released her own statement stating her belief local government works best when it is open, accountable and grounded in community trust. Councillor Rainsford also made a comment on the confidentiality of the circumstances around the suspension. She said while confidentiality has a role, greater transparency would strengthen public confidence and understanding of how elected representatives are held to account. A big change is on the way for Allensford residents, with the town's bridge to close for an extended period. Warrnambool City Council has announced the Ziegler Parade Bridge will be closed for 12 weeks. The bridge will close to all traffic from Monday, February the 23rd and is expected to reopen in mid-May. Works will be done to the underside of the deck and all structural components. The works form part of Council's commitment to spend up to $400,000 to maintain the bridge up to the end of 2029, when it will be permanently closed. More than 200 performers from the Southwest will be a part of a show to remember this Friday. The Find Your Voice Collective will play a show at the Sydney Myer Music Bowl in Melbourne. The collective will play alongside the Melbourne Symphony Orchestra. For those wishing to attend, gates open at 5 p.m, with the show beginning at 7:30 p.m. Entrance is free with no bookings required. The show will go for 90 minutes with no interval. A live stream of the event will be happening. For more information, go to the Melbourne Symphony Orchestra YouTube channel. Moyne Shire Councillor Mira Marahay has announced a change to her status on being able to take part in discussions about Belfast aquatics. When the pool was in the hands of the Belfast Aquatic Community Committee, Councillor Marahay declared a conflict of interest. This conflict involved a family member being on the committee. Now the pool is in the hands of the Moyne Shire Council. Councillor Marahay can be a part of the discussion and vote in any matter on the pool that does not involve a mention of the former committee. Colac's economy has received a boost with a new manufacturing plant opening in the city. Buller Dairy Foods this week held a grand opening of its new plant. The new plant is located in Hearn Street and stands 8,500 square metres. The expansion continues Buller's history with Colac, which dates back 115 years. Buller's product range includes ice cream, yoghurt, cream and sour cream. The Warrnambool Storytelling Festival has been officially relaunched with fresh branding and a renewed vision for the future. The volunteer-led committee, headed by newly appointed Michaeli Clark, has spent the past 6 months rebuilding the festival's foundations, structure and mission. The new branding has been unveiled, with organisers excited the relaunch marks a positive new chapter for the festival as it aims to grow as a key cultural asset for the Warrnambool community. The festival will be held from July the 3rd to the 12th.
Well, we've got absolutely beautiful new branding, which was a huge project undertaken by Mr. Walter Design with help from a grant from the Fletcher Jones Family Foundations. So that's been a pivotal part of showing people that this is a new start for the festival. Apart from that, we're still aiming to really include all aspects of the community and get our community stories out there, as well as bringing in some bigger stories that the community connects with from outside of Warrnambool.
Warrnambool-based fertility and loss advocate Wish Collective is looking for some extra hands. On February the 21st at Corinda Church in Dennington, Wish Collective will be hosting a pregnancy loss support kit building day. This will be held in partnership with the Rotary Club of Warrnambool. Once built, the kits will be distributed free of charge to local hospitals, GP clinics and health services.
So really anyone is welcome. There's no skill set required. We're going to step you through everything that you need to do, but essentially the community as a whole, the health community, the Rotarians, we've got people who've received kits, anyone who wants to attend is more than welcome. So we have quite a few components to the kits, but one of the more time-consuming ones is one of the bead bracelets. So anyone who has some really good fine motor skills is more than welcome to come down and help throw in and make some bracelets with us for a really good cause, yeah.
The popularity of Australian singer-songwriter Ben Lee remains high, with his Portland show a sellout. Lee is due to play at the Portland's Arts Centre on February the 26th. A waitlist has been established for those who missed out on tickets. Lee is in the midst of a regional tour, including 40 shows. He leapt into the national spotlight in 2005 with his breakthrough single, Catch My Disease. Camperdown's popular Botanic Gardens will be the setting for a Twilight Family Fiesta. To be held on February the 27th, the event is free and will feature kids' activities, a sausage sizzle and live music. The event is part of the Dads Matter initiative being run by the Corangamite Shire Council. The Twilight Family Fiesta follows the program's Booked Out Family Day Out at the Cobden Miniature Railway in November. While the event is free, bookings are essential. That's all making news, and after the break we'll go through sport and weather. Back soon.
At Powercore, we know your power is essential to you, but extreme weather can damage the network. Here are some tips to stay prepared.
Know how to open garage doors and gates manually.
Charge devices and have battery-powered torches and radios ready. Have a backup plan if you rely on lab support.
And rest assured, if the power goes out, we'll be working to get it back on safely and quickly. For more information, visit powercore.com.au. Powercore, essential as.
Hi, it's Libby from the Vet Group. We are offering discounted standard desexing for dogs and cats for a limited time. Your pet will receive the Vet Group's gold standard level of care at a reduced cost. Terms and conditions apply. Contact the Vet Group Wollaston, Timboon or Portland clinics and book in your furry friend today. Remember, two's a company but a litter is a crowd. The Vet Group, making pet care easy.
Is it time to upgrade that outdoor chair? How's your tent holding up? Need a gazebo for that special gathering? George Taylor Stores carry all the summertime essentials that you need to make this summer the best. We'll answer your questions and have you ready in no time at George Taylor Stores.
Tonight's sport is proudly brought to you by Nutrient Ag Solutions, Warrnambool and Timboon. getting the most out of your farm. Contact the team today.
Welcome back, and first making news in sport. Female golfers from across Victoria made their way to Warrnambool this week. On Monday and Tuesday, the Warrnambool Golf Club held the annual Marjorie Robinson Bowl competition. In all, 108 players from 18 clubs took part in the event. It was a hometown victory, with one of the Warrnambool teams winning. This team included Mandy Green, Sue Henderson, Deb Fitzgibbon and Trisha Blakesley. Deb Fitzgibbon was the overall individual winner. Warrnambool Golf Club member Heather Walcott said the competition was a nod to history and was an important one of the calendar.
Our major event for the year, major fundraiser for the ladies' golf, and it just has, the golf club has a high regard around the clubs in the state that are lining up to play each year. Marjorie Robinson played her golf in the 1920s here at Warrnambool and was very dedicated to the club and very involved in encouraging juniors, and took on the role of president in those days, and in her honour she started the Marge Robin Bowl, which has been going now for 64 years.
Warrnambool Gold is the first team through to Western Region Division 1 midweek pennant grand final. Gold defeated City Red Diamonds, while Koroit's season is over after it lost the elimination final to City Sapphires. In Division 2, Lawn Green is grand final bound, while the season has ended for Warrnambool Blue. Warrnambool Green has booked a place in the Division 3 grand final, while the season is over for Lawn Blue. In Division 4, City Topaz is through to the grand final, while Lawn Gold were eliminated. Warrnambool export Nathan Sobey continues to hold the key for South East Melbourne Phoenix's NBL Championship hopes. The Phoenix have just 2 games to go in the home and away season and sit third in the ladder. Sobey has had a stellar season, again top scoring for his team in the most recent game, a loss to the Sydney Kings. The next game for the Phoenixes will be up against Jack Jumpers on Valentine's Day. The Warrnambool Moyne Country Week cricket team is on an impressive winning streak. The team has played 3 games in Melbourne this week, winning them all. Today they took on the Leongatha District Cricket Association. Batting first, Warrnambool Moyne made 217 with Joe Nikos top scoring 51 not out. Captain Ben Rentel led the way with the ball for Warrnambool Moyne, taking the first 2 wickets. It was a start that Leongatha couldn't recover from, eventually all out for 66. That's all in sport, and today in Warrnambool, temperatures reaching up to 31 degrees with light winds and a chance of showers in the evening. After the break, we'll go into the forecast for the whole region. Back soon.
Lava Street Veterinary Clinic on Raglan Parade is a caring, family-run clinic offering exceptional care at affordable prices. We're the only clinic in Warrnambool dedicated to small animals: paws, feathers, scales and fins. For over 40 years, our family tradition has been our commitment to your pet's wellbeing. With a purpose-built facility and the latest technology, we provide gold standard care. From community desexing days to special offers each month, experience the difference at Lava Street Veterinary Clinic.
B&B Furniture Plus now stock a range of adjustable beds. They have mobility aids to help you live your life to the fullest, and lift chairs for the best in comfort. B&B Furniture Plus is locally owned at 203 Lava Street, Warrnambool.
The Tyre Factory Warrnambool, more than just tyres. The team at the Tyre Factory Warrnambool not only specialise in helping you with your tyre needs, but other mechanical needs as well. The Tyre Factory Warrnambool have all the leading brands of tyre, including Hankook, Maxxis and BFG, plus a number of wheel packages and wheel alignments. Get in touch with the Tyre Factory Warrnambool for all your mechanical needs, more than just tyres.
At PowerCore, we know your power is essential to you, but extreme weather can damage the network. Here are some tips to stay prepared.
Know how to open garage doors and gates manually.
Charge devices and have battery-powered torches and radios ready. Have a backup plan if you rely on lab support.
And rest assured, if the power goes out, we'll be working to get it back on safely and quickly. For more information, visit powercore.com.au. Powercore, essential as.
Tonight's weather report is proudly brought to you by Anchor Point Retirement Village. New homes are being built now. Book a tour today.
Welcome back in the southwest region. A cloudy day across the state. Still partly cloudy on Friday and Saturday. Overnight temperatures falling to 10. Now to the forecast. First in Port Fairy, partly cloudy day tomorrow with 35-kilometre winds. Cloudy on Friday as well, 19 for the days ahead. Overnight temperatures dropping to 8 and climbing to 28 with a partly cloudy day on Saturday with average temperatures sitting around 21. Inland to Mortlake, a top of 18 degrees tomorrow with a cloudy day and 35-kilometre winds. Friday, 22 southeasterly winds and Saturday, 27 with a partly cloudy day and 30-kilometre winds. Around the Colac and Camperdown region, topping at 18 degrees with a partly cloudy day and 35-kilometre winds. Friday, 21 degrees and cloudy. Partly cloudy for Saturday with light winds becoming southeasterly. In Port Campbell, a top of 17 tomorrow with 1 millimetre to fall, and the rain is to cease until Tuesday with 9 millimetres expected. Until then, Friday, a top of 18 degrees with 30-kilometre winds. Saturday, 19 as well for most of the day, but topping at 28 degrees. Tomorrow in Warrnambool, a top of 18 degrees with 1 millimetre. Friday, cloudy, a top of 19 degrees with light winds, and Saturday, a cloudy day. That's it from your Southwest Local News team, and thank you for tuning in, whether it be online, on podcast, or on 3-Way FM. If you missed any of the bulletin, you can watch it back on demand on Fitzmedias' Facebook page. Until Friday, with peace, good night.